Everyone, so today I am going to go ahead and show you guys Xena's new tank. At last, finally. So right now I'm just trying to get some inspiration. I put these two vines on this corner just to kind of get an idea of maybe what kind of route I want to go with, but I am really excited for it. It's a 50-gallon tank and I got it for $20. A 50-gallon tank for $20 is such a good deal. I went to a reptile shop and they had a couple things that were used. This one is actually brand new, but it's missing a bit of the trim on the top from some mishap. And as you can see, there's nothing wrong with it. It's going to be covered up when I put the lid back on it, so the trim won't be a bug at all. As you can see, no scratches, no cracks, no nothing. So I got really lucky with this deal. So now I'm just trying to get some ideas on how I'm going to decorate it. I do want to incorporate some stuff that I've been having sitting around in boxes, so hopefully I can get some inspiration and I will bring you guys along with me to see what kind of decor I can come up with. Okay, so I now have the Repti carpet. I'm just checking out some other caves and get some idea. Alrighty everyone, so I'm back at home. These are today's finds. I got my 50-gallon Repti carpet. I also went to a craft store and found this moss that I might convert into a vine of some sort. I also got this plant, which I thought I can maybe make something with that as well. And for my background, I decided to use those. And I also picked up some pet stockings at PetSmart. I got one for Penny as well for Ozzy. Um, and I also picked up a bed for Xena over here. I've been looking for these everywhere and they're actually in the rodent section. So if you guys are wondering, they're going to be where the rabbits and all that stuff is at. So I'm really excited with today's finds. Hello everyone, so here is the big reveal of Xena's now new 50, well not new, but new if you know what I mean. It's okay. Her 50-gallon tank. I love the way it came out. At first I was just kind of like freaking out because I was like, I have so much space now that I could fill up with and I didn't know what to use. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the background. This was all my DIY background that you guys saw in the haul. I used, I believe, scrapbooking paper from my local crafting store and just trimmed it to the size and then kind of made it like collage to give it that like, I don't know, cool effect I guess. And I really love the way it came out. It gives it like a pop of color to the tank. And then down here I have this, I forgot to mention to you guys, this came with my tank, just the cork branch, I believe, or bark. Not with the plants. It came with my tank with that. So I went ahead and boiled it and disinfected it. And what I did was take some old decor that I had laying around and stick it in here, make little holes and stick those in here. And I really love it, the way it came out. Looks really natural, and she likes to go in there to hide behind it or kind of lay on it. Then over here I have a old decor that I had from her first ever tank when she was a baby and she was able to actually climb up here. She still can, but it's just a tree and I really like the way it looks, kind of like jungly in a way. And down here she could go in and come out if she wanted to. I'm just going to rotate that a bit more. There we go. So she could go in and out from there, and I just stuck a plant behind there just to kind of give it that pop of color. Over here is her little basking area. It's her old wood hut. This is the medium size, which she had in her previous tank. Decided to put that in here because she really loved that. Then back here, I also did another DIY project, which was to wrap this moss vine, trim it to a size, around the piece of wood. This you could probably find at like any store. I'm sure they have pieces of wood everywhere. This one I actually ended up finding at my local beach, disinfected it, boiled it, and then used it. And then I added this little plant to there just to make it look more natural and realistic. I will mention though, if you do get this, what I did was shake the extra stuff off. But as you can see, I made a huge mess in my living room. And yeah, so I would recommend it for you guys to do that outside because now I have all that to clean. And another thing, I wouldn't recommend this in a baby bearded dragon tank because they are more curious and are most likely to try to take a bite out of it, and you don't want them eating that stuff. Xena, on the other hand, she's not into all that stuff. But if I do see her nibbling at it or just getting curious about it, I will take it out immediately. Then over here, I have her food dish. I just have some fresh collard greens chopped up in there. And this, again, from her previous tank, is just a small like plate mat that I trimmed to its size because she does get quite messy. Over here, I have her water dish, which is under these Exoterra plants. I've decided to put this here just to kind of give it, again, that exotic feel, you know, the plants by the water. And yeah, so that is her tank, and I still have more decor that I want to put in here. It's just for now I want to use this. I wanted to use more of the stuff that I've previously had and put it to use because at the end of the day it's just going to be in a box, but I didn't want that. So I decided to put some of the stuff that she's had in here that she can still mess with. And I really love the way it turned out. So that is her 50-gallon tank, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I do. And most definitely will end up putting more stuff. But for now, I'm really happy with the outcome of her tank. And so is Xena, aren't you? She doesn't know what to do with all the space. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I almost forgot to mention, I also have her new bed here, but I decided not to put it in because it did take up most of the space, and right now it's not that cold yet. It's fall in the area, but once the weather starts to drop, like inside the house, I will most definitely put in her bed. But for now, I'm just gonna use that for travel, and so that way she has more space in here. And then I also wanted to mention, she does have a lid to this. It fits perfectly and actually covers where this is at. I just decided to take it out of the tank so you guys got a better view. And then over here will be her hot side, and then over here would be where her UVB light is at. But yeah, so that is her tank. Just wanted to do a quick mention, and I will catch you guys later. Alrighty, so right now I'm just going to go ahead and trim Xena's nails. If you guys want a more detailed video, let me know. Basically right now I'm just going to trim the curve of her nail. It's almost the same concept as a dog and a cat. You don't want to hit the quick. And yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish up her pedicure, and we will see how she likes them on the floor. Once that was today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed her tank, and stay tuned.